What is going on, my family? Your boy Demetrius is back with another Tekken 8 video, and here we are going to talk about the new patch notes that just came out roughly yesterday, depending on where you are. Patch notes have just came out, and I would have to say it's some pretty interesting stuff going on here with the patch notes. Be quite honest with you, it kind of seems like more characters got buffed than nerfed, and some of the nerfs are well deserved, while a couple of the nerfs are very questionable. But like I said, all together, the patch notes are out, and here we are just going to talk about what went down when it came to a lot of these characters being nerfed and a lot of these characters being buffed. And right now, it's about 50-50 what's going on. I've been talking to some people are disappointed. Some people are like, all right, you know what? It's cool. It's cool. Some people actually want more nerfs or more buffs to happen. But right now, this is what Bandai Namco has come up with for the time being. And we are going to talk about what went down and what Bandai Namco has done with a couple of these characters. And basically, if these characters are going to completely get changed because of it. Because me personally, a couple of these characters are probably not even going to get phased by their nerfs or by their buffs. But there's a couple of characters in particular that may be phased, and we are going to talk about that. One of the things that I'm going to do, I'm not going to really talk about everything that went down when it came to the patch notes, because I just don't want the video to drag, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm just going to talk about the more important things, such as, you know, mostly the nerfs, some of the buffs, you know, a couple of the characters that either got buffed or nerfed. Was kind of surprising, you know. I might highlight that, but the real big shit when it comes to the patch notes and when it comes to the nerfing and the buffing. So we are going to get into it right now. So first here, it talks about a lot of things when it just comes to the actual game. They've actually made some changes with a lot of the stages. They actually highlight something kind of important here when it comes to the charging moves or the holding moves, basically saying that those moves can't be parried, even though I really never paid attention to that because people really don't do charging moves in Tekken 8. Now, I've seen a few players do it, but you know, it's not a lot. So it was like something I really never paid attention to. So charging moves, of course, can't be parried. Like, I already had thought that, but I guess there were some issues where players were parrying charging moves. So they did fix that. So that's one of the highlights there when it came to the actual game. They also changed some stuff, like I said, when it came to stages and stuff like that. So ain't no big deal there. So when we come to the characters and the characters that either got nerfed or buffed, it's kind of some surprising stuff going on. Like I said, a couple of characters, I'm actually surprised to see them even get touched as of right now. One of the characters I'm surprised about is Asuka, actually. I didn't think that they were even going to touch Asuka, but looks like Asuka got buffed for the most part. I'm not surprised that they buffed her, because Asuka is a character that they just really don't fuck with when it comes to nerfing. She never gets nerfed, so not surprised that she got a buff right there. Basically, her 441+2 gets buffed. The collision detection between characters has been adjusted to move it less likely for positions to be swapped during aerial combos. Okay, so like I said, yeah, Asuka gets a little bit of a buff. Azuzina gets buffed. This is something that a lot of people did not want to see, because we already know the character is toilet paper and water cheap. She is just a terrible character, and Azuzina gets a lot of buffs here. This character damn near is going to be boycotted if they don't start nerfing her. But right now, Azuzina has got buffed. Like, this is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. But I'm going to go ahead and read one of her buffs right here. It says, with heat activated during Liberator, take high attack from opponent. Increase the attack range to reduce the occurrence of whiffing for certain moves. Man, oh man, oh man. It's Azuzina. They are just bull. They are really trying to turn her into Lucky Chloe. She got buffed big time. So when we play Azuzina, shit, we damn near got to play a perfect game against this damn character, because the shit she does is fucking trash. Claudio gets a little bit of a nerf. His back forward 2 reduce the knockback distance when the attack is blocked, making it easier for the opponent's counterattacks to connect. Not such a big deal. This is something, you know, people probably didn't even pay no real attention to, so no big deal there. Alyssa is another character that got buffed. I know she got a couple of nerfs too, but it looks like her buffs are kind of more important than her nerfs. But You know, I'm not going to cover Alyssa, you feel what I'm saying? But another character that I'm kind of surprised that they actually touched. But yeah, Alyssa did get buffed for the most part. Dragunov. Dragunov is the one character that a lot of people were paying attention to when it came to these patch notes. And I have to say, when it comes to Dragunov, Dragunov didn't necessarily get popped, but they did do a little something. They did nerf him just a little bit, but I've already been talking to people. People are already saying that it's not enough. It should have been more than what they did. But right now, this is what they done came up with when it comes to Dragunov. His back 3+4 looks like it's been nerfed, and it says expanded the hurt box for the legs, alleviating the issue where certain attacks would whiff. All right, and then it says the second move here, while crouching down for a 1 on hit 4, the hitbox of the second attack has been reduced. When the first hit connects with the downed opponent, the second hit would connect, causing more damage than intended. This has been adjusted. So, like I said, with Dragunov, they're playing a little ticky-tack with him right now. But, you know, like I said, people wanted him popped, but they didn't quite get that. So, as of right now, a lot of people are still going to have to go through the Dragunov poison era right now because they didn't really touch him like people wanted it. As we go on down, Fang, nothing really going on there. Hwoarang, completely trash character. They didn't touch him either. Like I said, with Hwoarang, they looks like they buffed him. I'm not even gonna read that fucking shit. Fuck Hwoarang. Jun, another character that a lot of people were wanting to get nerfed, but doesn't look like that's gonna happen this time around. Jun gets a little buff. Kazuya gets a buff. And like I said, man, it just seems like it was just more buffs than nerfs. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know what Bandai Namco thinking right now. You know what I'm saying? And I know they see the complaints. I know they see the clips on Twitter of these characters, and they buffing a lot of these motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? And it's kind of ridiculous at this point. All right, now we get to King, and right now King is the talk of the town right now. Motherfuckers do not like this character right now. This character is basically terrorizing Tekken 8 right now. And like I said, King is pathetic. A lot of people wanted him popped too. But as of right now, does not look like that's going to happen because King pretty much has gotten buffed more than he has gotten nerfed. It says right here, his Jaguar sprint done got buffed. That's not a good thing because now it's easier for a King player to get that fucking throw off when you get up. Straight bullshit there. His burning hammer gets buffed. Let's see what it says here. The input for the throw escape has been changed from 1 to 2. See, look at that shit. Now we gotta go back to the training mode and mentally drill that shit in our head because we all knew it was a 1. Now they changed it to a 2. Oh God, man. Now, I can't believe they doing this shit with King. Like, you changed the throw direction? Are y'all fucking serious, Namco? Are y'all fucking serious? These motherfuckers done changed the throw direction. So now, that's a mental thing right now. So when we go up against King, we gotta tell ourselves, oh, we gotta remember, this throw is a change. That's crazy, man. I don't know what the fuck Namco doing. I really don't. Now, his back 3 did get nerfed. It says, fix the instances in which armor properties remained until the end of the animation in certain situations. Now, this is kind of interesting here. Maybe now a King player won't get off with that fraudulent ass fucking combo. But we'll just have to see if that changed. But I doubt it did. But because like I said, when that move happened, it was just like, damn, that move is kind of late. Like, what the fuck? So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But yeah, King right now, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. But I will say this about King. Once Armor King comes back, ain't nobody gonna be fucking with King. King gonna be irrelevant. So if people can just wait till Armor King get back, we don't even gotta worry about King's pathetic ass. We really won't. So now we get to Leroy, and this is pretty much the most upsetting part of this patch notes is that Namco just don't know how to leave Leroy the fuck alone. It's just almost like they're just trying to find things to nerf when it comes to Uncle Leroy. So basically with Leroy, the Kane attacks, we can only do them once per match again. So they done went back to Tekken 7 and nerfed the Kane attacks to only 1 time a match. A lot of people was like, well, that's not a big deal, this and that, this and that. I'm gonna tell y'all something. It is a big deal because y'all know why? Because you have characters like Law, Nunchucks, Nina, guns, Victors, guns, knives, cannons, and all that crap. They can use their weapons whenever they want to. But Leroy is modified to use his weapon. That does not make any sense. Do y'all think that shit is fair? That shit ain't fair, and people know it ain't. Like, we can only use the cane attacks once per match. Now, we were able to use it once a round. That was cool. But now they done went back to Tekken 7. But, you know, we got to deal with Nina Williams and her fucking guns, Law and his nunchucks, and Victor with all his kind of shit. I just don't see the logic in that shit. I really don't. Why they're doing this to Leroy, I really don't. Like I said, his cane attacks, we can only use them once per match now, meaning that we can't use them once a round anymore. One time a match, that's it. You feel what I'm saying? Then his 1+4, it's basically, it says, after summoning Sugar, when an attack hits Leroy, Sugar's hitbox will now disappear. I guess. You know what I'm saying? Then his while crouching 1-2, the knockback on the distance and the second hits when landing a downed opponent has been increased. Changes have been made as it was possible in specific situations to deal higher combo damage than intended. And once again, another move that they just did not have to fuck with. It's just to the point, man. They just making up shit when it comes to Leroy. You know what I'm saying? So whenever the next patch is coming, we can expect something to get nerfed when it comes to Leroy. And it's sad, man. It's just really sad what they're doing. And then if you look at it right here, you could damn near say they nerfed him in practice mode. They nerfed Leroy in a fucking practice mode. I mean, look at this. In practice mode during a combo, the ability to use cane attacks has been changed to only once. This is a modification to prevent executing combos that would be impossible in actual battles. They nerfed Leroy in the practice mode. Now listen, I understand why they're doing this, you know, but it's practice mode. Come on, practice mode. Let motherfuckers have fun. Some people just like to have, you know, blistering fun in the practice mode. Now, I'm going to tell you the reason why they did this. Because somebody at Namco probably saw what was going on Twitter. A lot of people were posting their, you know, their combos and shit on Twitter. And somebody at Namco seen that shit. So now Namco coming out and they nerfing that because they don't want people posting that shit on Twitter because it's not real. Y'all feel what I'm saying? But come on, man. Sometimes people just like to have fun in the practice mode. You gonna nerf a character in a fucking practice mode? Well, I could sit here and say Leroy has made history once again. He got nerfed in a practice mode. They nerfed him in a motherfucking practice mode, man. Like I said, I understand why Namco did it, but come on, it's practice. It's like Allen Iverson, man. It's practice mode, man. Come on, man. Come on, Namco, stop being fucking petty when it comes to Leroy. Please. They need to stop. But moving on with Lily. Lily got a nerf. Her 4/4 1+2 got a nerf. Charged to second level. So that move got a nerf. Not really a big deal. There's a couple of things I felt that Lily should have got nerfed at, but it really ain't no big deal, really. Nina Williams looked like Nina got more buffs than she did nerfs. Reina, now Reina got hit real hard with nerfs. They really did a number on Reina. Me personally, I thought Reina was going to be that one character that they were secretly not going to mess with because Reina pretty much is like the darling of Tekken 8 right now, but they got her ass. They got Reina's ass. Reina got popped. Now, is it gonna phase Reina? I don't think it's gonna phase a character like Reina because Reina just got a lot of other fucking shit going on. So we're just gonna have to see. But yeah, Reina got nerfed real hard. I'm not gonna really name off what she done got nerfed by, but if y'all want to pause the video and read her nerfs, y'all can go right ahead. But yeah, Reina got popped. She got popped, but as of right now, I don't think it's gonna phase her. I don't think it's gonna change the way people are approaching their opponent with her, but she got popped. Victor got a little bit of a nerf, even though it wasn't enough. Victor just, man, you know what? I'm gonna save that for another video. We're gonna move on. Ling Xiaoyu, oh my god. And we were just talking about Ling Xiaoyu a few days ago. Looks like Ling Xiaoyu done got a little nerf. Looks like Ni somewhat got what he wanted, you know, but Ling Xiaoyu did get nerfed. Her 1-2 got nerfed, which is kind of interesting. Why would you nerf a 1-2? But let's just see what it says. The issue where there was an unnatural forward movement in specific situation has been corrected. And, you know, that's something right now to the naked eye we wouldn't even know. You know what I'm saying? On right side, up back 1+2. The phenomenon where hypnotist could be quickly canceled has been corrected. Okay. Let's see. While crouching down forward 3. The issue with performing certain inputs resulted in unintended moves has been fixed. Okay, so that's a little bit of a buff right there. 4-4 during Phoenix. The issue with performing certain inputs resulted in unintended moves has been fixed. Okay, I think that's a little bit of a buff. But yeah, Ling Xiaoyu, she got a couple of nerfs. I don't think they're a big deal, but you know, but a lot of people were kind of looking forward to Ling Xiaoyu getting nerfed also, because you know, Ling Xiaoyu was trending on Twitter just a few days ago because of what had been said by Ni. But yeah, she got a couple of nerfs, but like I said, she got a little bit of correctional buffs too. So Ling Xiaoyu, not too much of a big deal there. And last but not least, Yoshimitsu. Now, I basically already had said in the past video that Yoshimitsu needed to get nerfed. He needed to be popped because the shit that he was able to do out there was just absolutely ridiculous. And this patch note here, Yoshimitsu definitely gets popped. I know there is a lot of people that are upset that he got nerfed like this, but let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. Yoshimitsu needed these nerfs. He deserved it. The reason why I deserved it is, like I keep on saying, overpowered chip damage, overpowered fucking heat engagement, all of that fucking shit. And then you combine that shit with unblockables and all that dumbass shit. Come on, man. People need to stop tripping with that. This character was literally cheating out there. Yoshimitsu was literally cheating out there, man. And he got popped and he deserved it. So we're going to take a look at what's going on with Yoshimitsu's stupid ass. So basically his 1+4 during Kincho basically is a nerf. It says the damage has been changed from 21 to 20. That's not really much, but the behavior on side hits and back hits has been modified. The hitbox of the attack has been reduced. Mutu no Kiwami, or during heat. Basically what it says here, damage change from 24 to 20. So that's a big damage change right there. Behavior on side hits and back hits has been modified. Health recovery on hit changed from 4 to 2. Health recovery for recoverable health on hit change from 10 to 5. That is significant. Great job, Namco. Thank you. Namco saw my video the other day. Thank you. Heat timer, remaining time consumption changed to -300. Changes have been made considering that it was possible to achieve more hits than intended in several aerial combos, resulting in exceptionally high combo damage and health recovery effects. Thank you. Popped. Motherfucker got popped. And he deserved it. And motherfuckers know it, man. He deserved that shit. Take that fucking damage away from him. That don't make no damn sense. Everybody talking about Dragunov. Yoshimitsu was a fucking issue, man. That character was a fucking issue. 4-4-2 during hit from front 2. Recovery frames extended by 4 frames. The transition time for the opponent to enter a downward state has been accelerated by 5 frames. This change has been made as unintended follow-up attacks were connecting. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yoshimitsu has got popped. But this is a start right here. So hopefully in the next patch, they pop his ass even more. Because this is ridiculous what Yoshimitsu was able to do out there. And I'm already seeing people on Twitter talking about they're going to go back to Tekken 7 and play Yoshimitsu. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, and then a lot of people are like, well, they need to leave Yoshimitsu alone. This is the first time he's been actually that powerful. Well, that ought to tell you something right there. A character that has never been powerful like that, all of a sudden is powerful. All of a sudden is OP, broken, and fucked up. That ought to tell you something right there, you know? At least Dragunov has been historically OP and broken. Like Yoshimitsu, there's been no historic issue. You feel what I'm saying? All of a sudden in Tekken 8, he's this broken motherfucker. I swear, it's almost like they took the Yoshimitsu from Soul Calibur and put him in Tekken 8. That's what they did. It's the Soul Calibur Yoshimitsu. On everything, you see his combos, that's Soul Calibur. This ain't the Tekken Yoshimitsu. Namco think they slick, for real. But yeah, Yoshimitsu did get popped. Well deserved. He needs to get popped more, I feel like. King, another character that needs to get popped more. Of course, you know, Hwoarang continues to get away with murder out there, but that's practically it when it comes to the patch notes. Like I said, a lot of people were expecting more. I was expecting more, but you know, this is going to be a process when it comes to Tekken 8. But we are all in agreements right now. There is a balancing issue when it comes to these characters in Tekken 8. The balancing is just
totally way off. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody says, well, every single character is broken. That's not true. Every single character ain't broken in this game. You feel what I'm saying? And the ones that are overpowered and broken are just out of fucking control. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, this is going to be a marathon here. So this is probably going to be one of those situations. The balance is going to be kind of where it needs to be probably at the end of the year. Then we still got to worry about the DLC characters and what they're going to bring. So it's going to be a work in progress. But right now, I have to say this is kind of 50-50, you know. I was really upset with Leroy's nerfs. I don't understand why they're doing this. The nerfs were completely stupid. Nobody is talking about Leroy being OP and broken in Tekken 8 or none of that. And they're still finding ways to fuck with him. So I don't understand that. Victor went untouched. Not a good thing. Reina got hit pretty hard, but we'll have to see with Reina. Because like I said, Reina got a lot of shit going on. So that's the patch notes right there. So like I said, with me, 50-50, but I want to know what y'all think about the patch notes. Let me know what y'all think in the comments section below. We can get a conversation started. Go ahead and say what's on y'all mind. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to your boy for the hottest Tekken 8 action on the internet, period. My name is Demetrius. I will get back at you in the next video. God bless. Stay safe. I am out. Peace.